Okay, so there's 3 main steps to doing your subject choice checklist. Okay, the first one is to have a go. Write down the subjects that you think you might want to do. 1, 2, 3 subjects and 4 a backup subject. Okay, once that's done, we go on to step 2. So I'm going to just do that now for what I actually chose for Junior Cert. So as you can see, I chose art, home ec, woodwork, and French. Sorry about my terrible writing. So I chose art, home ec, woodwork, and French. So step 2 then, so I'm going to fold back, and I'm going to do step 2. So for step 2, I'm just going to tick all the subjects that I did not pick. Okay, so all the subjects that I did not pick that are there. I'm going to do that now. So I did not pick business, I did not pick German, I did not pick Spanish, Polish, graphics, metalwork, technology, music, but I did pick home ec, art, French, and woodwork. So that's what I have there. Now, that's step 2 done. Step 3 then involves folding back the last section. So, and this really is about checking, are you going to be happy with your subjects? So the next step would be to say, am I good at art? Well, I hope I was good at art because I became an art teacher. So I can tick yes to that. Will I enjoy it? I definitely enjoy it. And did it help me progress after junior cycle? Well, it did, because I went to art college. So it will. Home ec, good at it. I was good at the sewing. Did I enjoy it? I did. Did it help me progress? Of course. Vital subject. So woodwork, was I good at it? Yes, my dad was a carpenter. Did I enjoy it? I did. Did it help me progress? It did. French, I loved French. I enjoyed it, and it did help me progress after junior cycle. Okay. Now the next thing is to check what I didn't pick. So I didn't pick business. So if I go to page 3 of our lovely booklet, I can see what the consequence of not picking that is. Okay, so under the career note, it tells me if business is a required subject for anything. And I'll see when I look at the booklet, it's not. So nothing. So I cannot, there's nothing I can't do. Okay, so I know there's nothing I can't do. I have French, so I have a language. So that's covered. So that's fine. Graphics. Now for graphics, I might be able to do graphics at senior cycle. I'm just going to check on my booklet. What is the consequences of not having graphics? Here we have technical graphics. So it's all about technical graphics, and then I'm going to look at the career note about technical graphics. So you see that? So graphics is not essential for architecture, engineering, or quantity surveying, but any student thinking of a career in these areas would benefit much from the skills learned. It also is very desirable for course in technology and engineering, and it would be very useful for any students interested in trades such as mechanic, electrician, or plumber. Okay, to do graphics at Leaving Cert, it's desirable but not essential to do graphics for junior cycle, but it would also really support the other careers mentioned above. Okay, so that's an example of how this little worksheet will help you to do your subject choice. Okay, and you refer back to the booklet when you're doing it. Now, when you have all those consequences listed of the subjects which you did not pick, you can then go on to say, well, are you okay with not being able to do that particular thing? Or are you not okay? Or is it relevant because you actually did pick the subject? So that's our little subject choice 3-step guide. There, that you think might be a problem with my subject choice, my 4 subjects. Well, first of all, of those 4 subjects, I'll only be doing 3. And I really love French. I really think I'd love French. So French should be further up in my choice. So I'd probably move home ec down to the bottom because I don't like it as much as the other subjects. Because it's actually unlikely that I will be doing the number 4 subject. It's only as a backup. And as you know, French might be important to have a language. So I'll move that up and I'll move my home ec down in my next draft of it. So